More in the United States is quietly pursuing direct diplomacy with North Korea, a senior State Department official said on Tuesday, despite U.S. President Donald Trump's public assertion that such talks are a waste of time. Using the so-called New York channel, Joseph Yoon, U.S. negotiator with North Korea, has been in contact with diplomats at Pyongyang's United Nations mission, the official said, at a time when an exchange of bellicose insults between Mr. Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has fueled fears of military conflict. While U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson on October 17 said he would continue diplomatic efforts until the first bomb drops, the official's comments were the clearest sign the United States was directly discussing issues beyond the release of American prisoners, despite Mr. Trump having dismissed direct talks as pointless. There is no sign, however, that the behind-the-scenes communications have improved a relationship vexed by North Korea's nuclear and missile tests. The death of U.S. university student Otto Warmbier days after his release by Pyongyang in June and the detention of 3 other Americans. Word of quiet engagement with Pyongyang comes despite Mr. Trump's comments, North Korea's weapons advances and suggestions by some U.S. and South Korean officials that Mr. Yoon's interactions with North Koreans had been reined in. It has not been limited at all, both in frequency and substance, said the senior State Department official. Among the points that Mr. Yoon has made to his North Korean interlocutors is to stop testing nuclear bombs and missiles, the official said. At the start of Mr. Trump's presidency, Mr. Yoon's instructions were limited to seeking the release of U.S. prisoners. It is now a broader mandate than that, said the State Department official, declining, however, to address whether authority had been given to discuss North Korea's nuclear and missile program. In Beijing, Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Hua Chunying said China welcomed any dialogue between the United States and North Korea. The New York channel is one of the few conduits the United States has for communicating with North Korea. The last high-level contact between Mr. Yoon and the North Koreans was when he traveled to North Korea in June to secure the release of Warmbier. The official said that the preferred endpoint is not a war but some kind of diplomatic settlement, and suggestions that Washington is setting up a binary choice for Pyongyang to capitulate diplomatically or military action were misleading. Diplomacy, the official said, has a lot more room to go.